G'day everybody and welcome back to Farmers Dynasty for episode number 3. So as you can see, I've got a star set over there, which is a marker, and I was on my way up to do a job that would give us a bale trailer. I think that was the bale trailer one. But I just popped by Oliver's here because I thought I might try and speak to Oliver and see if there's any chance that we might be able to find where we get a harvester from, because we really need a harvester. So,
care to talk? Good evening, friend.
Let's see.
I am looking for work. Got anything for me? No, not at the moment.
I thought he may have given us some insight as to where we may get a job, but obviously not. So we'll just have a little bit of a chinwag with him and jump and head back to the Jack Bear.
Nice weather, ain't it? It sure is.
It sure is. All right, there we go.
That's all. Thanks.
Excellent. Okay, so that was a massive failure, but that's all right. That's how we roll. Come on, open the gate, open the gate, open the gate. All right, looks like he needs his gates repaired by the looks of it. I'll head back over to the Jack Bear, which I left across the road here. We also do need to pop by the church at some point because there's 1,000 social points sitting there for us. And in our travels, keep our eye out for an old harvester. There's also somebody fishing down on the waterfront there, next to an ibis or whatever that is. So we might. The beauty about this one, in comparison to lumberjacks, because lumberjack dynasty, it hasn't been put into the game yet, is you can stop and talk to a lot of people, and sometimes you'll stop and talk to somebody and they might give you a bit of a hint or a tip as to where the next job is or where other jobs are and stuff. So it's well worth stopping to talk to people here, as well as the fact that you get social points as well, so which helps as well. There's the church over there. We are almost close enough to be able to stop there, aren't we? So we might pop by the church while we're up this way. There's nothing coming. We might as well, because we're so close, and that'll give us sort of... there'll be some people to talk to there, and it'll also give us some social points. So, and as I always say, social points in this game are a very big thing. So they're sort of almost better than currency. So I hope everybody's well. I hope if you're playing Farmers Dynasty, you are enjoying your Farmers Dynasty. Hope you're enjoying this series, and we're looking forward to episode 3. I've been dying to get back into this again. So there we go. There's some nice cows in the field there. I can't wait until we have our cows, but unfortunately our cows go in a barn. They're not. They don't sort of. You can't put them in a field. It would have been fantastic to be able to put them in a field. I would have absolutely loved it. Alright, here we go. Near the church. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to be a specific time. So, arriving at town of Redbury. So we will pop over here. And in this series, I plan on sort of doing the same as what I normally do, sort of plod through things and take my time, but there might be some extended out driving sections and stuff like that we do, purely because why not? Okay, it doesn't look like we can. What are we doing for food? All right, we're not doing too well for sleep though. It doesn't look like we can unlock... that's because it's the church over the other side. That's why. Okay, we will continue and we will go through Redbury and over here, which is where Becky is. And there we go, hay wagon by one of the barns. So that's what we'll do. Let's say hello to somebody.
Hi there.
This is Brian. Would you have any farming advice? I'm looking for work. Got anything for me? Them politicians, what are they thinking?
Them politicians, what are they thinking?
How appropriate.
Fuel prices are outrageous. Someone's got to do something.
Somebody does. Somebody does. Let's see. I'm looking for work. Got anything for me?
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, that's all right. That's fine. That's fine. Thanks. I'll see you around.
See you around.
So each time you talk to people, you start to change their opinion of you. So this is where we need to be, at the coffee shop. Look at this. So you can buy coffee and hello, you're going to talk to me? There we go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is a really nice place to live. Did you hear the latest news?
This is a really nice place to live.
Yes, I love it here.
Don't we all? Don't we all? We all love it inside Dynasty Worlds.
Care to trade?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Coffee. Look at that. $5 each. We are going to buy the lot. So we will buy those, which is pretty cool. And I don't think we'll on-sell anything to her at this point in time. So today, Friday, the 2nd of August, 8,800 social points, $979 US. So that's excellent. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And what you'll see now is Sleeper's 55. Now, if we drink a cup of coffee, then the coffee gives us a little bit of a buff for a little while. So, yeah, which is pretty cool. Your condition depends on both eating and sleeping. Keep your condition high. That coffee should help us a little bit. All right, let's go and jump in the tractor. Let's head through town, and we will go and see Becky and see what she has to for us to do. Those people are standing in the middle of the road, and they're blocking a van. Ah, you've got to love small towns, don't you? I've forever wanted to. That's one of the things that really appeals to me about America is all the small towns and stuff. I would love to go and see a small town. Oh, look out! Look out! People running around. There's a farm machinery place over there, which we will visit at some point. They'll have upgraded farm machinery, but my goodness, we are so far away from being able to afford that at the moment. And this is the town. The town has a square in there where you can go and socialise with people, which helps with your social points and your status in the community, which is pretty cool. That's a dark grey car that has just automatically popped in front of us. Alright, here we go. Talk to Frank. Seems to be an old manure spreader by one of these farms. Talk to the owner if he agrees to give it to you. So that's a pretty cool one. That's a manure spreader. Is that over in that farm over there? I'm not sure. It may be. It may be over there. So this is why it's really important that you do drive around the map in this game. To be able to unlock stuff like that. So after we've finished this job for Becky, we might just drop into town there and just see if we can speak to a few people and unlock a couple of things. There is a couple of jobs from people in town, so I'm not sure what they involve. It's been too long, so I sort of can't remember. But yeah, so always making your way around the map, talking to people and stuff like that is a great way to is an absolutely fantastic way to unlock more work. So information: arriving at new fields. I would hate to purchase fields and stuff up here until I had upgraded my tractor and stuff and had a little bit more speed, because it takes quite a while to get up here. So Alright, we are nearly there. Love the old Jack Bear. We'll see if we can repaint this when we make a little bit more money. Here we go. You notice an old hay wagon by one of the barns. It might be handy. See if you can earn it somehow. That's exactly what we need to do. So I do believe it looks like we might be doing some greenhouse renovations here, I think. Let's pull in here. There's the old hay wagon over there. Maybe some barn repairs, perhaps. We'll be doing some repairs of some sort, but it's one of the things that I love about this. There we go. There's Becky.
Worker's no good at all, and there's so many things to be done.
Well, sack him.
Well, perhaps I can help. I'm looking for work.
And you don't work for nothing, do you? Sorry, can't afford new workers.
So what about this old hay trailer? I could use it as a payment.
Huh, if you say so. But it don't come too cheap. I need this barn and greenhouses fixed. What do you say?
Whoa, that's quite a bit. That's quite a lot of work, but I'll do it.
That's quite a lot of work, but I'll do it.
Okay, lovely. So we've got to do the barn, and we have to do the do those greenhouses. Although it's not as bad as it looks from one side. So, all right, let's get out our fixing tools and off we go. I do enjoy the therapeutic repairing that we do in this game. So, and there is a lot of repairs and stuff to do in this, especially in the start game, because it's a way that you get a lot of your equipment. So, all right, I will see you when all of this has been repaired, which could be a while, guys. Could be a while for me, but not a while for you guys. So. And I'm sorry, G-Goof, it may be to Jazz. All right. Alright, this should almost be the last one, I think, unless we need to repair some of the foundations, which we might have to do. There's one over there. We've got to repair all the floors. There you go. Seeing some of these foundations as well. Now, these foundations are one that actually got me caught the first time I ever played on this. The first time I ever played Farmers Dynasty, when I was repairing my house, it was like, I just could not get the house completed. And it turns out it was one of those foundations, so it's worth always checking out. I haven't come across the foundations in Lumberjack's Dynasty yet, so what do we got here? We've got this one up here that needs repairing. Now these are only repaired. We're not replacing we don't have to replace them with metal. We're actually just repairing them with a grinder, or a sander, getting rid of the rust and all that type of stuff. So we are almost done on this one. Almost done. It's going along quite well. Alright, so what else have we got? We've got some foundations down the bottom here. And a foundation here. And I can't see anything other than these couple of foundations now, so... And they're really quick fixes, those ones. There we go. If we get the right trigger, of course. Okay, all those ones are okay. All that's okay. I can't see anything else there. There's definitely something else here. All of those foundations look okay all the way around here. So whether there's... Aha, here we go. See, a couple of hidden ones. Which I thought we went past. There we go, that's it. So now we can talk to Becky now, because that one's finished. This is a really nice sized greenhouse. It would be nice to have one like this. So hopefully with my greenhouse strategy, that's the way we can go. All right, let's go over and talk to Becky.
It was a lot of work, but I just finished. All done.
Great, thank you. You may take the trailer, and here's something extra for me.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Becky's giving us something a little bit extra. She seems to be really fond of us. Look at that. You've earned a hay trailer. Great job. What else did we get? I like Becky's hair. I might marry Becky just for her hair. Now she said she was going to give us something extra. I'm not sure whether we got it or not. Let's go and grab our brand new hay trailer. You received bale wagon and 100 social points. Okay, cool. Let's back this in. Hitch up the bale wagon, and we're going to need this to throw our bales on. Let's head past the town and see if we can speak to some people in there and find out what's going on there, and then we might head back to the farm, check some greenhouses, and perhaps maybe do a little bit of work on our house. It depends on what we find here. So and that may have actually, if we just stop for a sec, that may have actually unlocked some other stuff as well. Frank, there seems to be an old manure spreader. That was the one that we drove past. There's a transport quest, and well, that's the manure spreader. That's Home Sweet Home. So nothing as yet. We've got seems to be an old baler. There you go. That's where the baler is, down there. An old seeder. So we would need an old seeder. We've got a grain trailer there. So we're starting to unlock stuff now, and this is all the important stuff that will carry us through until we can actually afford to get all our own stuff. So an old seeder, well, yeah, we kind of need, we more need, see that grain trailer down there, that's going to be an important one. So perhaps when we're driving down there, then there might be an opportunity for us to actually grab that one. So let's see, we'll go down here, we'll chuck a lefty, we'll chuck a right, and we'll head back towards the homestead. So I will see you when we get back to our homestead, back to our farm, unless I find something worthwhile. Okay, so there's an area where there are some extra greenhouses that we can purchase at some point in time, but I would prefer to purchase something that's a little bit closer to the farm. So if we just pull in here, I just thought I'd pull in here for a sec. Spin this around. I hate these trailers. Alright, so here's just a little bit of the equipment that you can purchase. There are larger pieces of equipment, larger tractors and stuff that you can get as well. So as you can see, there's a, 100 horsepower tractor that is 31,000 with 63,000 social points. Keeping in mind that you really need to keep your social points up and stuff, but wow, half price, it's pretty good. There's a nice big harvester. You will see the one. You will see the one that we start off with soon enough, I'm pretty sure, in the episode. There's a new Amazon cedar, which is selling for 12,500 or 6,000 with 12,000 social points. So that's pretty cool. Manure spreader, no, not for me, because as I said, this manure spreader, it would take so long to fill this with manure unless they've changed the ratio of the manure that you actually get. There's a mower for Neri. She'll be happy with a mower. This is a cultivator. So again, $5,000. I mean, that's not too bad with 10,000 social points. Not too bad at all, really. And a better plow, which, as you can see, there is 23,000 or 11,700 with 23,000 social points. So again, that one's going to be a good one. When you buy the harvester, you need to buy the header. The header is 7.5 or 3.7, and the harvester itself is 92 or 46 with 92,000 social points, and the corn header is 5.8 or 2.9. So depending on what you want to grow. Now, if we go in the direction of doing greenhouses and trying to get as many greenhouses as we can, then we're probably going to need a grain header with the harvester, or we may not even need to actually purchase one of those. We just need to keep some wheat and barley in our fields, and just to feed our cows and our animals, so that should be okay. Alright, so we're going to head up here. Now, I'm not overly sure what the price is of these greenhouses, so I am going to take a run up there. Let's see. Stop that there. Just going to take a run up there and let our trailer have a spastic. Alright, cool. Let's see what price these greenhouses are. Greenhouse for sale, 108,000 for the entire group. 108,000 US dollars. So I'm not sure, and that's the entire group, which is the 2 greenhouses. So that's pretty expensive, and that's a lot of work to get to there. So we may need to alter our strategy. We'll see how we go. Alright, I will send you all back to the farm. No, I will meet you all back at the farm. Alright, we just drove past a little puppy dog on the side of the road. How awesome. So it's starting to get dark now. It looks absolutely beautiful in here, doesn't it? I just love what they've done. I mean, it's not a super realistic kind of a scenery, but it really is beautiful. Alright, I think we might park this little beast just here for now. There we go, and we will unhitch that, move forward a little bit. We'll turn our lights off. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Alright, now I did, I think it was it Keeler that reminded me, and I had forgotten about it. In the barn here, there is actually a, which Neri will be really happy about. There is somewhere in one of these barns, there actually is a brush trimmer, or a whippersnipper, or however you would like to call it. And I can't remember which one it was in. It's in one of these somewhere. So it's one of the small rooms. No, that's our magazine. We do need to get in here and fix all of this up at some point. This is where our fuel and our workshop is. It's not in there. I know it was in one of the little corners somewhere. And I'd completely and utterly forgotten about it, but I can't seem to find it anymore. Why can't I find it? Let's see. So we've kind of had a look all the way through there. We didn't have a look upstairs. Is it in a room off of here? Perhaps it is. Let's open that up. It's definitely not sitting in here. I can't wait to get the cows in these stalls, which will be really cool. I don't think it wasn't up here either, but unless they've changed it, which they haven't. So I'm not sure where it is. If it was you that said that, Keela, just let me know where it was. Was it upstairs in here? I do remember it in my initial gameplay of this quite a considerable amount of time ago. And I actually seriously thought that it was either in here or it was in one of the other rooms in the other shed. I don't have a light to put on. Let's see. Probably making you all dizzy now. It's definitely not in here. It may be upstairs. There you go. We'll turn the light on. That might be a little bit easier. No, can't see it up here. This is where all the grain pumps up and stores in here. Can't remember those shells ever being in here, but that's pretty cool. Let's see. I am positive that it was in this room. That this room was the one that it was in, but it doesn't look like it's in here anymore. We will find it. But for now, we need to. I was going Lumberjack's Dynasty there and going around the other side of the house. We need to head upstairs and get some sleep because we are running low. So let's do that. Let's get some sleep there. That's pretty cool. Lovely. Well rested and strong again. Do need to remember to repair up here as well. And yes, there's chests in different places as well. Look at this. A gold ring. Expensive item. Perfect gift for a woman. Yeah, I did forget there are chests all over the place that you can discover. So there's one that we have done, and they're sort of scattered all over the map as well. So look at all the mess we've got in here that needs repairing. Let's start by doing the floor so we don't fall through the ceiling underneath. And then we can look at getting the roof all sorted as well. That's alright. So we can do all of this from under here, which is awesome. And then at some point we're going to have to put some tiles or some tin on the roof. But for now, if we get this done, then we'll reduce some of that moisture coming into the house. Where are we? Let's see. There we go. Alright, that's good. A lot of this needs repairing up here. This is all pretty bad up here, isn't it? There we go. This one. There we go. Alright, we are nearly done up here. Let's not fall through the hole there. We'll try not to anyway. Probably be a good idea not to. Okay, that looks like all up here has been repaired. So, yeah, eventually when we get some more money, we'll throw some tiles up there. But that kind of helps. Again, I remember when I first played this game and I was looking around the house going, oh no, where can I... I'm missing something. And then, oh yeah, and Lumberjack's Dynasty did the same thing to me. There was a loft in Lumberjack's Dynasty as well, so... Let's see, what have we got in here that requires repair? A little bit of floor there. This room is almost complete. We will come in here eventually and fix some of this stuff up. I think our bedroom is okay. The door needs repairing. Although that door looks in better condition than what half of the stuff was. We need to repair this as well. And again, these are all rough repairs, so all you're doing is basically roughly repairing your house, the same as in Lumberjack with when you don't need to purchase boards or anything. You're only doing just a rough repair. You do need to do further repairs later on, so that's sort of worth noting, which is why we don't need any materials for any of this. So what do we got in here? It's a lovely little area. It's another room. It's actually a pretty weird room, isn't it? When you think about it, there's a bathroom there. Needs a little bit of repair there, which is okay. Check the old washing machine out. Hooly dooly. What a washing machine. Alright, we might leave that open. There's another room in here which needs some repairs. So if we just do a rough repair on the inside of the house, guess what's coming? Guess what's coming? We might have to head over to Pine Grove and bring Lily over here. For those of you who get the reference. Alright, let's see. That's good, that's good. We did do the kitchen. Oh, we didn't do this wall in the kitchen, so look at that big crack. We'll sort that one out as well. So that kind of gives the interior of the house a bit of repair, which is good. There's nothing to repair in here. We don't have... I took everything out of here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, what's our... our food is at 25, so we might need to have... We might actually need to eat a golden ring. No, eat a fish and eat a sausage. Beautiful. Alright, so that kind of gives the inside of the house... sorry. The inside of the house a bit of a clean up, which is good. So the rest that we would need to do is we've got a lot to sort out on the outside of the house. So it says that we're losing food from the pantry, but we're not, because we don't actually have any food in there. So give that a little bit of a clean up. You can see here these areas here. And it was one of these tiny ones here that actually got me stuck when I was trying to repair the house in my years ago playthrough. There we go. Lovely. Get that one. Yeah, there is quite a bit here, isn't there? Let's see. You also need to repair the downpipes and the gutters on these as well. These ones here, with metal. You need to buy metal to do that. So we'll just give this one a little do there. I know that we haven't really done much farming. We've just done repairing today, but it's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. So we'll get that done. So we might as well just run around here while we've got the trowel out. There's nothing overly obvious there either. That looks like it's done there. We'll repair that one. This wall's got a bit of damage in it, so we'll slot some bricks in there. Do that one. That one there. Now later on we can purchase some stuff to render these walls and have them in a certain colour. So all right, well there you go. The other thing that I was going to show you while we're at it is if Grandpa's stack of steel is still here, yes it is. We can pick that up, and these here, you can actually do metal doors on these sheds, which is also a pretty cool idea. I mean, I don't mind the timber. The timber's pretty awesome and sort of suits, but if you want to sort of modern it up a little bit and strengthen it up a little bit, then you can certainly do that. You can do them on this side as well, so just upgrade those. Thankfully, although I'm pretty sure Grandpa's metal is going to run out at some point in time, so I'm going to keep that barn in timber because I do love it, an old timber barn, so I won't be doing any steel doors on that. There we go. There. Repair that. Get this one done as well. And I'll show you what I mean by the downpipes. You can actually repair them with metal there. So you do those ones, and you do the gutters as well, which is pretty cool. So, yep, I know that, as I said, I know that we've just been doing repairs and stuff for this episode. But why not? It all has to be repaired anyway. I would really, really love to know where this whippersnipper's gone. I was positive it was over here. It was hidden in one of these corners, but can't find. There we go. The trimmer. That was it. I missed that door. That was the problem. Okay, there you go. Sweet. Thanks for reminding me of that. Alright, so now we have a trimmer as well, which is not in F3, it's not in F4, it's not in F5. What slot is it in? Repair, scaffold. We have to go in here and use it. Look at that. There we go. Start getting some of this cleaned up as well. Which will make somebody that I know very, very happy. Especially the ones in the driveways. Especially the ones in the driveways. Alright. I can get carried away with this a little bit. Alright, so what we're going to do in next episode is we've got our bale trailer there. In the next episode we're going to look at the possibility of probably heading down to this corner of the map, getting the old baler, getting the old grain trailer, which we need more importantly. There's an old cedar there, so we will concentrate on probably doing a few of those jobs, but at the same time I would like to get our chickens organised as well, because at the moment we do have a little bit of food storage for the chickens. If we go into our farm statistics here, you can see that we already have 100 kilos of hen food, and that lasts, unless they've changed the calculations, that actually lasts for a little bit of time. We should be able to also get this barn fixed, the cow barn, and get some cows in as well, because I think 1,000 kilos of food lasts for quite a while as well. We will definitely have plenty once we do both of those fields. In the next seeding that we do after we've harvested these fields, we'll probably do one field in wheat or barley so that we can bale it, and one field in a higher yield and more profitable crop. So last thing we'll do to tidy this episode up is we will head in here and check the comfort levels of all of our seeds in here. There we go. Perfect. So everything is happening. We've got it all happening. All right, beautiful. All right, so that's it for this episode, guys. As I said, when I play this, I'm not going to just cut through some of the what people might think is the more boring stuff. I'm probably going to actually keep all that stuff in because, I mean, it is part of the game. Working towards everything that we need to work towards is actually part of the game. So it's worth showing what we're doing. We might as well play this series starting from scratch and doing everything together rather than skipping bits and pieces. I'll definitely do time lapses, obviously, but not. But there will be some boring stuff that we do in it. So anyway, if you like this episode, please hit like. If you haven't followed the channel, please follow the channel. That would be awesome. And I will see you in the next episode of Farmer's Dynasty. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.